Hello, my name is Grian, and today we're back with more building your comments. Look at the madness that this world has become. Maybe you have one of your comments in here, or maybe you are one of the next ones to be added. So I've picked out a bunch. Let's get started, shall we? So, the first one is by Urmuth, who says, build a cat licking a vacuum cleaner with its tongue getting sucked in. So brace yourself, guys, this is going to be a bit of a long one. And I must admit, this cat's face was a bit of a failure, to say the least. I made it a 2-block center, which meant that the nose had to go to one side, which made the rest of it look lopsided. In fact, let's just skip that for now. I'm going to come back to it and we'll fix the cat's face in a minute. But for now, we're going to work on the body. Now, making animals' bodies are pretty difficult, but you can see the pug in the background look pretty good, and I managed to get the shape of this cat rearing up like it actually had got its tongue stuck in a vacuum, I think, pretty well. And I went for a ginger cat. I don't know why, I just thought it would look nice, and it ended up looking pretty good. So I just need to mirror what I've made on this side to the other one, and the best thing about this cat is the shape of it, because normally I just do sort of right angles, Minecraft style stuff, but I really went for an organic flow, and for the size of this cat, I was really happy with it. It's just a shame about the face. I had to make its nose look really big now because it was a 2-block center. But I think I really did get away with it just because of the rest of the body. So let's build the Hoover now, or vacuum for you guys in the USA. So I went for this sort of really retro style. I guess I forgot what a Hoover looked like because it's kind of weird, but I gave it a cord and it looked weird without eyes. I seem to give everything eyes in this series, and the vacuum or the Hoover is no different. So, just added some eyes on there and some eyebrows to make it angry, and there we have it, our first build, which took rather longer than perhaps they normally do. It is actually my favourite one of the entire episode, and perhaps you could let me know if it was yours. So, let's move on to the next comment, and don't forget to leave yours down below to have a chance of getting yours in here. Virtual Titanic says, build the Leaning Tower of Pizza, not Pisa. This seemed like an excellent idea at the time, okay? In hindsight, however, it's just a slice of pizza. When I thought about it, I was like, yeah, I'm going to make a really cool tower, it's going to look like pizza, and it's going to look like it's leaning. But it ended up, just being cheese and pepperoni and crust, and it's just a piece of pizza. It's just a freestanding piece of pizza. Sure, it's leaning, but would anyone actually know if I just, showed them this? Would they say, that's the Leaning Tower of Pizza? No, because it just looks like a slice of pizza, and I decided to leave it that way as a monument to my horrific choice of comment. This is why I need to be so careful with the choice of comment that I have, because sometimes it can just end up not looking like it's supposed to. Mexican Tiger TM says, build a YouTube play button. That was really dramatic, by the way. So instead of building just one, I decided to build all of them. I started with the diamond one being the largest and most impossible to acquire, and I'm going to make it hold the gold button and make the gold one hold the silver one. I see comment after comment after comment after comment about things eating another thing, eating another thing, eating another thing, etc, etc. Guys, this is the last one I'm gonna do. I need more original comments, more funny comments. This one I'm straying away from some of the other stuff I've done. I'm going for some more wacky comments this time. Right, so I've just gone for the play buttons. They're only ever so slightly smaller than the one before, and I had a hard time making the triangle shape, which is very difficult because it's a square game, you can't make sharp points. So I decided to build myself on top of the gold one because that's where I'm at right now. I am sitting on the gold play button for the rest of my life because I will never ever make it to the diamond play button. That's for the big honchos. Fly Sisters say, build Scissors getting arrested for murdering Paper. Well, murdering is a bit of a heavy word, so we're just going to say he beat the Paper in rock, paper, scissors. So, I've built a piece of paper lying on the floor because he's just been chopped in half by a pair of scissors. Now, building a pair of scissors in Minecraft is not as easy as it sounds. Look how much I struggled. At first I made them like separated, but it's the bottom bit, linking up the bottom bit to the top bit, and then I decided to put them both the same way, but then the bottom bits looked weird, and I couldn't get it right. At some point, I decided to just give up, add some eyes, and move on to the next bit. It still kind of works, you can tell what they are, and I added a little bit of paper in the mouth to make it look like he'd really just beat that paper up. But of course, I had to build him getting arrested. Who better to do that than the Rock on legs? So it's just the Rock, he's like shaking his fist at him, he's got a pair of handcuffs in the other hand. So he's like chasing him just slightly behind. Decided to add a couple of pair of eyes, as I always do, and give him some angry eyebrows to personify him a little. So we got a cute little scene. Cute is not the right word. We've got a cool little scene here with rock, paper, scissors, and the paper is the victim this time. So let's move on to the next one. Jack5 says, build a Grian getting scared by looking at himself in the mirror. You guys are gonna love this one. It was really cool to make. I didn't know what I was gonna do when I first started, so I decided to make this mirror, and I built Grian on the other side. Then I decided to make his face horrible, like really unrecognizable as Grian, to be honest. I wanted something that would actually make him look scared. Now it's kind of hard to see through the glass block, so I changed it to ice to make it a bit better. Let's reveal what I made through the glass. Imagine if you looked in the mirror and saw that. I'm pretty sure you would freak out as well. It's the big teeth, the banner eyes, and the really odd looking shaped head. So I had to build myself now, looking pretty surprised at that. And to be honest with you, I look weird as it is, so you can't really tell it's me on either of these. It's only the outfit that works, but the scene itself is pretty cool. He like looking in the mirror, and he sees an absolute monster of a Grian back at him. Anyway, let's move on to the next comment today, which is William Bradley. Very simply, build a cat in a cup. A cat in a cup. See, I've just gone for some really nice, simple comments this time. I'm going to try and choose some random different ones every time. And I decided to go for a Minecraft cat. After the disaster of a face of that first comment we made, I decided to take it easy and go for the Minecraft cat. Look at him, he's so cute. It was easy, it's a nice square face. I've just got him sitting in an American style plastic cup. So easy and cute to make. So let's move on to the last comment. Jesse Blag says, build a Pac-Man eating all of the comments. Can you guys, for 1 second, can you guys please stop asking me to make spherical things? Look how hard it is to make a sphere freehand in Minecraft. I'm pretty sure this wasn't a perfect sphere, and you know, it's just so hard to make these. You have to go, you have to make them a very specific way, making the outer shell first, lots of circles, and then filling it in. But anyway, I managed to do it. It took like 20 minutes just to make this very simple yellow circle. I then cut out the mouth and added the black for the Pac-Man. It's a fairly simple looking Pac-Man, to be honest with you. But then I had to make him eating all the comments. I actually went and had a look for some very short comments, and some of you guys really leave some bizarre comments. Like, some people just say poop, or build a poop, or something like that. So I decided to choose some of those and add them on the glass, as a sort of reminder of the guys that will probably never make the video, but ironically they did make the video. So anyway, I added those comments on the bits, and Pac-Man is making his way and eating the comments. That was the best way I thought I could build that last one. And that brings us to the end of this Building Your comments. It is by far one of my favourite series because it's your ideas in my world and it's just awesome. Look how cool this is starting to become. It's awesome. Leave your comments down below, leave some wacky ideas, anything you want. You know what kind of comments I build now, you know how this works, hopefully. So leave your comments and I will sift through them, which takes hours by the way, and choose the absolute best of them. Thank you very, very much for watching everyone. I really, really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next episode.